This one's going to be different. Something I was thinking about. The Bible says that that we're all to die, and barring the rapture, 10 out of 10 people are going to die. But there was something that popped in my head, and I started thinking about it. And there's a TV show, used to be from United Kingdom, and they Americanized it and all that fun stuff. And the show was called Whose Line Is It Anyway? Well, that got me to thinking, and it's not that I'm being weird or anything, because I'm just weird like that sometimes. But I'm at a cemetery. I happen to be in Flagler County, and this is where my son and my mom are laid. But you know something? It's not, to me, it's just a shell, because that's not where they're at. I know where they are, so where they're at is a shell of a place, or rather, what's in the ground is a shell. It was an earthly container, because they are in heaven. I know that. But one of the things that I was thinking of, and I don't mean to upset anybody if I got family watching this, is when you go down here, and I thought it was also on my son's, but it's not. But when you go down here, and this is my mom, I'm not trying to get sympathy or anything, but when you look down here, let's see if I can do this. Okay, this is going to be kind of weird, sorry. It's going to kind of go all over the place, and I apologize for that. So hold on just a second. So when you look at this, and what I'm looking at is that line right there, okay? No matter what about that line, it's the same. Whether it, and I didn't realize my son's doesn't have it because we put it in different spaces. It doesn't matter, because you know something? It's a line. The question should be, is what is your line going to be filled with? I can tell you right now, growing up over at a funeral home, no one ever showed up at a funeral and said, the guy was a jerk, or she was really a pain in the butt. Nobody does that because it'd be rude and crass. But how are you filling up your line? While I'm here, quick note, this big tree right behind me, big tree, humongous tree, that tree's 29 years old. My parents planted it in memory of my son, and it has grown, and it's 29 years old, and it provides shade, which is wonderful. But the question comes down to, how are you spending and how are you filling your line? Is it with being rude? Is it with being the party animal? Or is it something that you can be proud of? Something that says, my life was for others. It was helping others. It was, or was it all about you? Or did you fail science and thought the earth revolved around you? Okay, contrary to what some of y'all people think, it doesn't. Okay, so the question is, what is your line? Okay, what not so much whose line is it anyway, what is your line? What are you doing with your short little line? Now, me personally, I want to take it, I don't need anything on my, well, actually, I'm not going to be buried. I'm being cremated. I don't want a place for people to come and mourn me at. But if I was and I had a stone, it'd be the top corner would be the date I was born, and the very bottom corner, opposite side, would be the day that I passed, and all the way in the middle, I wanted a constant line. I want a big line. I don't want a itty bitty little line, okay? Because it's like, it's such a short line. But you know something? Our time on this earth compared to eternity is short. Compared to God's timetable, it's short. Compared to things going on in this world, it's short. I know this probably is like, what are you doing, Jackie? But it was just something that popped in my mind. It's, what are we doing with our little dash, our line? What are we doing to fill that line? To make something better in this world, to make someone feel better. Not about us, all right? Because in all honesty, it's not like I'm going to hear what y'all say about me. It's not like I care what people say about me. Thing is, I want to know that I did something that helped you. Well, I don't know it, but, you know. But I'm happy just to know that if somebody gets something out of something that I've said, that where they're going to spend their eternity, was it something that brought them back to their relationship with God, and they may have wandered off. Don't have those regrets. Don't go, oh man, I should have done this. Oh no, where am I going to spend an eternity? Well, I know where I'm spending eternity. Do you know where you're spending eternity? Do you know beyond a shadow of a doubt where you're going to spend eternity? So I know this one's kind of weird and different, but I figured since I was in the area, and this is kind of like, hey, it popped in my head. Why not? I'm weird that way. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. Don't mean to make it morbid. And I will see y'all later. And where'd my little button go? I hope this is it.